Well, Leslie, I'm super excited to talk a little bit about where you started your fitness journey, where we're at, what we're doing. So let's go back a little bit, and let's talk about where were you when you first started the program together?
Um, I was at a point that I had tried semaglutide. I had done several. I used to work out all the time with weights, and I loved it. I rode my bike until I broke my arm, and then uh, I was doing a little bit better. Couldn't ride my bike, but then I tore my calf. So it was like a year of chaos and calamity at that point. And I wanted to do something different, something I hadn't tried before, which was a
Hmm.
personal trainer. Um, and I don't even remember how I found you. I mean, I must have been death scrolling through Facebook and found your ad and sent a message, and that was the beginning. Um,
Yeah.
I was at a place that I didn't want to be anymore. I wanted to lose weight and be healthier for my kids and for myself, and um, so
Yeah.
here you are.
Yeah. I'm glad I popped up at the right time.
I know, right?
Yeah, for
So,
sure. And then, so where you were at, you needed a change. Then we hopped on the call and we kind of figured out where you wanted to go, where you were at, made a plan to go from A through Z. When we were talking about that, I'm sure you had some fears, some hesitations into joining an online program in the first place. Can you tell me a little bit about what that looked like?
well, the meal plans, I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to stay on track, or they were going to be too complicated, or I wasn't going to like the food. And you were very quick to tell me you're going to be able to eat what you like, Leslie. You're going to change a few things up. You need more protein. You're not really eating enough. And I'm like, I'm not eating enough. I'm eating too much. No, you're not. No, Leslie, trust me, And so, yeah, so my meal plans come in, and I'm like, I could do that. I could do that. So it ended up being a very big a surprise to me,
Good.
and it was easy for me to follow. So
Yeah,
and I could
that's the goal.
substitute things that I didn't like, because I didn't tell you all the vegetables that I didn't like. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, I
I'm
do like
learning
vegetables.
now.
Yeah, you're learning now. There's vegetables that I don't like. Cauliflower, do not like cauliflower. But and I just begun liking Brussels sprouts, so I'm getting better. I'm adventurous now. But it was the food, and okay, am I going to be able to do the workouts?
Yeah.
Are they going to be, again, like I said, I had broken my arm, I had torn my calf, I have all these things. I'm old, so I'm trying to, put it on a level that I could start and I would be successful. And
Hmm.
you did all of those things for me. You put it at, well, what do you like? No, I don't. You okay? You don't really like that. So let's try this. And then when we started with the workouts that I did at home, and I would go outside and work out because at that point the weather was nice. It wasn't scalding. Um,
Yeah, let's not do that right now.
yeah, yeah. So it, I was, I did really, really well. Whenever we started in the beginning and all of that. So I was very happy at that point.
Yeah,
Um, the
you
success
were,
rate.
yeah, you were actually on a really good momentum. I know life happens and, you know, we had a couple roadblocks, but I think out of it, if I'm not mistaken, you've learned a lot from it.
I have.
And I know that you're still applying all of these things on a day-to-day life, and it's always a reminder of like, oh, Solomon will hate me if I hate this right now. I'm sure. I'm sure. I do the same thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, my coach is gonna absolutely kill me if I eat this. Even though I might not be in their program anymore, I still feel like I am.
Well, I
So
can
yes.
remember when we would come back on Monday and I'd be like, I had a bad weekend. And you're like, it's okay.
Yeah, the
Don't
football
go
games.
completely overboard. You're okay.
Yeah,
You can cheat a week, a day or so. And I'm like, okay, all right. So I felt better. I didn't feel like I had completely blown my success at that point,
good.
and life does happen. And I think a lot of it had to do with moving up here to my parents' place.
Yeah,
Um, at first it was okay, but after my dad went into, had his stroke and everything, that's when things kind of went downhill.
yeah,
So,
100%. Now, what are some things that you overcame where you thought you kind of would have fallen off?
um, the meal plans probably, because it was probably like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to follow that meal plan. I'm not going
Yeah,
to,
I remember that.
it's not going to happen. And and a lot of times back then I didn't eat. Like I would skip meals and everything
Yeah.
else, and I got fussed at a lot because I skipped meals. You cannot skip meals, Leslie. You have to eat. You cannot put your body in starvation. And I started to learn that, um, and especially as a woman in her 50s, your body does things so much differently now than
Oh,
you
for
did
sure.
when you was younger, and cortisol levels and all of these different things, lipedema. I mean, all of these things that,
Hormones, yeah.
yeah, that you're like, where did this come from? And why doesn't it just fall off anymore? You know? And I think that's part of it because I didn't think I was going to be as successful as I was then. And I lost 25 pounds, 27 pounds, somewhere around there. I did
Yeah,
really
you did.
well. So, and I know now that the stress is killing, like that, it's not, it's not helping. It's not helping, even if I eat healthy or anything like that.
Yeah.
Your body gets to a certain point with cortisol and insulin resistance, and you're fighting,
Yeah. Yeah, the stress management. I mean, they say stress kills you, right? At the end of the day, it's not, I don't want to say it kills you, but it's not helping in any
No,
way.
it just
Oh,
leads to all the conditions that will kill
right.
you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I could tell you firsthand, my dad's a very stressed person and he goes through a lot of health issues
right.
with his heart, with his blood pressure, with I don't want to say Parkinson's came from that, but I also have questions about it.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, it happens. But I think with a good workout plan, a good nutrition, and somewhat managing stress, there's a level that we could get to that's not
Right.
bad. So yeah, I think so. Now, what are some things, now I'm just curious, what are some things that you are that you're still using on a day-to-day basis from when we first started to where we're at now? Like,
Um, I still kind of look at what I'm eating as far as, I mean, I haven't completely forgotten. There are days, stress days where I'm like, yeah, I don't care about it. I'm eating what I want. But I,
sounds about right.
yeah, but then I feel bad because I did that. So, I do still have that. So my brain is still going, Leslie, you should not be eating this.
Yeah,
No, and I do pick fruits and I do pick vegetables, salads, all of these different things. I'm eating better than I did when I started. I'm I'm
good.
starting to look at things, like sending you the message about the football game. I walked 10,000 steps that day, which will be every Saturday. But you know,
I love that.
I just it I stopped walking this summer. Things got really chaotic and
Yeah,
I really need to get back to it. The weather's getting better. I'm going to be back to my stuff, but
yeah,
it's I've learned that I could be in moderation. I don't have to go to to this end of the spectrum
Yeah, 0 to 100.
this end, I can get in the happy medium, and I
Hmm.
can have some, sugar is the worst thing in the world.
It's
Biggest,
the number one drug, if you think
yes,
about it.
it is. And did you know that dementia is fed by sugar?
Ah, there you go.
Yes. So after watching my dad, how he is right now, and knowing that he did not take care of himself the last
Hmm.
20 years and he could be in a totally different place, it's a wake up call for me
100%. I feel the
because
same way.
I have all that hereditary, you have all that genetics,
Yep.
and we have to decide on our own to be the turning point.
Yep. 100%.
So,
Breaking that generational curses,
yeah,
quote
yeah.
unquote curses.
Thanks for giving me those, but I'm kind of rejecting them now. But
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
so, and I felt it Saturday that I hadn't been walking.
I'm sure you
My
did.
Yeah, my calf is actually bothering me again, and it was bothering me before going to the game, and I don't know why. I haven't done anything. I sincerely have
That's
not
the
done anything.
problem.
I know, right? So I know I was fussing at myself, and I have a friend that I go to the games with, and I kept apologizing. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm slowing you down because he's like 6'2", 6'3", and
Oh
his
yeah.
legs, like this long, and mine are, like this, and so.
That's how I
uh
feel too. Like running with those people.
Have you seen the Oompa Loompas? That's me.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's and I hated it. I hated feeling like I I couldn't keep up because last year I wasn't at this point, I mean,
Hmm.
and it's the fact that I stopped walking, and I know that that's what it is. So that's going to change.
Yes, it
Um,
is.
but I have learned so many things, and you have helped me in so many ways, and I'm so thankful for it.
I'm
But
thankful for you because you're truly amazing. And even with all the crap life throws at you, you're still a superhero and you're still, keeping your head up and going through the steps, even if you absolutely hate it at that second. And
yeah,
that's huge. That shows your commitment to yourself, your consistency, and just how much you want to change, really.
I do. And I stopping the I didn't stop the program completely. I just needed a break.
You did.
I have to get everything here. I can't say that it won't be without chaos because there's other
It's
human
always gonna
interaction.
be.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I just want it to kind of calm down as
A
far
hundred
as,
percent.
and me and my sister are fighting a losing battle sometimes with my mom. So yeah,
We'll
but
get back there. I'm
and
not worried.
yeah, and when I walk out early in the morning and I see that the sun's rising, I'm like, that would have been a pretty picture.
By the way, I used to get all those sunrise pictures, and I'm looking forward to them again.
Okay,
I
when
really
you
am,
get them, you
actually.
will get them. You will get them. I should have taken one of the moon.
Oh, a couple days ago. Yeah,
Yes, it was
I saw.
awesome. Yeah,
I saw. Well, through the phone because I was putting the baby to sleep. But yeah.
always, always. He seems to be demanding. I don't know why.
Yeah. I need to have a live-in nanny. No, I'm kidding. I would
Yeah.
never. Well, I would later on, but not right now. Cool. So would you recommend me to others as your I mean, I know the answer, but
No, no, I'm just kidding. Of course I would. You have become one of my closest friends, and you're in Florida, and I know you're in Florida, and eventually I'm going to meet you. I mean, I'm going, if I have
yes.
to, like fly down, whatever, we'll meet in Mexico, we'll do something. But um,
Hey,
you, it's hard because with text, there's no emotion, supposedly, right? But we all have a pattern of texting.
100%. You
And
can tell.
yes, and you would know. I mean, it just took 2 words me to send you 2 or 3 words, and you would be like, "What's up? Nothing. Oh, yeah, no, something's wrong. What's going on?" And
Yep.
so many days. I just needed that. Like I needed that shot in the arm to say, get up, get off your butt, get back to it. You're still here.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
think that accountability for anybody, like even for myself, I have my own coach that's like, hey, what are you doing? Like the baby's sleeping. Why you're not working out? Oh, well, I gotta rest too. Like, no, you don't. Like, you're going overdrive. Like, oh, I didn't know. But yeah, like,
is your coach your husband? Because then I would be like, no,
no, I can't do that. I've tried.
that's
We
actually pretty
just,
smart.
yeah, no, it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
He listens to me though. Believe it or not, he has lost over 10 pounds in a couple months.
Well,
And we went from 20% body fat to about like 15, 13. So yeah, he listens to me. I don't tell him what to do. I just send him the stuff.
ah,
But
it's a
we're
suggestion.
right. It's
A
a
suggestion.
here. So yeah.
Look what I
And then
found.
yeah, and it works. So it obviously works. But yeah, that's very nice of you, Leslie. And I'm actually really excited for you to get back to your walking, whether it's within the program or not. Just getting back into that motivated Leslie that I know.
Well, I will say that your friendship means more to me than you will ever know. I'm trying not to cry.
No.
Um,
Please
and
don't.
those text messages in the morning, there were some mornings I was like, oh, she's gonna get me.
You're
And
gonna hate me today.
I don't know how to, I need to not don't answer it. No.
Yeah,
But
and if you don't answer, what happens?
yeah, you're coming back. Are you okay? You didn't answer. You don't, I mean, because I'm usually pretty prompt to answer if unless I just don't have my phone with me. But the
It
work
was
I do,
rare.
yeah, my phone is usually right next to me. So,
Yeah.
but no, I mean, I have friends that are trainers, and it was better with you.
Don't tell
And
them that.
no, it's more because they know me, and not that you don't know me now, but you gave me the perspective of this is what you need to do. This
Yeah.
is where you want to be. You've told me this is where you want to be. I'll adapt it. We can adapt whichever way you need, but you can do this.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, I give you everything, all the resources, everything you need, but I can't force you to do anything
No.
other than like, hey, Leslie, let's do your workout. Hey, Leslie, let's eat. But like,
Yep.
I'm not gonna come and pull your ear because even if I did, you're still not gonna do it if you don't
Right.
want to. Like,
Right.
just like to people that go to the gym and they need somebody to sit there and count their reps. I will buy a monkey to count your reps. That's fine. But
I don't think I've ever heard that. Really? I'm like, you can't
but
count?
like
Take your shoes off and use your toes. I mean, come on.
yeah, but like at the end of the day, you don't need somebody counting to 10. You need somebody in their back pocket at all times. Um, so yeah, I think the accountability and the support is 10 times more important than anything else.
It is. The support is immense as far as your mental state and your dedication and all of those things.